Day 23 packed up here at Rich Mountain tent site. So we're about to hit the trail this morning. Camped out here with part of my family. Creek out here on the trail. Creek, tell them a little bit about yourself and what you're out here.
Yes, good morning. My trail name's Creek. I'm hiking the Appalachian Trail for Tunnel to Towers, which is an organization that raises money for fallen firefighters and military. My YouTube channel is Tom Treks. Tom Treks.
Check him out and donate a little bit if you have a little bit to donate. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for what you're doing, man.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
man.
You.
That's some big snow. It's almost like Dippin' Dots. Here is Spring Mountain Shelter. Cool little small hut. So in today's video, we're gonna answer the question, what would make someone walk away from society, a good paying job, decent career? What would make someone leave that and come out and want to trek 2,200 miles through 14 states? So, you know, you ask anybody this question and there are a lot of different reasons. Most people have more than one reason. One reason will stick out beyond others, but the first reason for me is I'm just an outdoor person. I like being out in nature, and how can you get closer to nature than this? And so that's a big reason of it for me, is just to get out here and to have some fellowship with nature and enjoy my time. A second reasoning for me is just the challenge of it. I mean, I've been working out, whether in a gym or running or doing some kind of physical activity, pretty much since I graduated high school. I'm 41. I'm in pretty good shape. I got a decent body mass index, not too many gray hairs. The physical challenge, which is actually part of the enjoyment to me, but even more so is just the mental challenge. Like, I've had really good days so far. I still have a positive attitude, which, you know, you hear most people about a month or so into it, the positivity starts to dwindle. You start to feel it. Hopefully we can just maintain that positive attitude and keep mentality right and take breaks when I need to, keep pushing when I need to or want to. The next reason kind of ties into, you know, just society. And those of you who know me, you know that I don't really fall into the cliques. I don't really follow the fashion and the trends. I don't really care anything about social media. Like before this, I've had no Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, none of that crap, because it's all manipulative to your psyche. But I'm not one to really get caught up in the religious, political, and the sports and all that stuff. So another big reason for this is definitely because this is not the societal norm. Not a lot of people do this. I mean, a lot of people do it, but just not the masses, not the normal thing to come out to do. Part of, you know, is I've been doing video production for about 2 decades plus now, and it's like you're always trying to please somebody. You're trying to please a client, you're trying to please your boss, and it just gets frustrating. No matter how good of managers or bosses they are, if they don't do the type of work that you do and they don't have the experience, then I don't understand how they can be your managers and your bosses, not effectively. So I'm sure I'll think of more reasons later. A little bit more substance to the video today. Hopefully that gives you some insight into why I'm out here doing this. And for now, I'm just gonna keep on going. I ain't stopping all the way around the clock, and you can watch me. I just keep this thing a-going. Another reason to add to all that I just thought of in the last hour and a half or so of walking is the simplicity of being out here. I am a little bit OCD in real life when it comes to organizing and cleaning. My mom's always laughing at me because I'm always misplacing keys and my wallet. And how many keys do you got? Got so many keys, got so many batteries for so much different equipment. My coworker Bobby Haven will tell you I'm very meticulous about how I pack equipment. I Tetris it in, and out here, it's all simplified. Everything I need is on my back. Well, everything and plus some, which is probably why my pack is a little bit too heavy for most people. But that also ties into something that my longtime friend since first grade, William James Modis, says: to deal with it. Stop thinking about it. Just get over it. Which also ties into one of my longtime mantras: pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. So, gotta keep pushing, Gotta have discipline, perseverance, and it'll take you pretty far if you're honest about it. That sign says 11.6, but far out says 12. Hope that sign's right. Cherokee National Forest, here we come. So after checking far out, I think I'm actually gonna pull an audible. I'm not gonna try to get to Jerry's Cabin Shelter today. That's still about a little less than 12 miles. So 4 miles from where I'm at is Little Laurel Shelter. But I'm coming up to a road crossing, and about 0.7 miles off of that is Hemlock Hollow Hostel. So I think I'm gonna stop at Hemlock Hollow, eat me something, take a non-guest shower for $5, change into some clean base layer and undergarments, and then I'll hit the trail after that and try to get to Little Laurel. And that way, that'll be close to a 10-mile day. It'll allow me to recharge my power bank. So this is Peggy. She's the Southern Cookie Lady. So Peggy, explain to us what you got going on here and how long you've been doing this.
Okay, well this is my 4th year doing cookies. I have done over 8,000 cookies in the past 3 years, so I'm going to be hitting 10,000 this year, so I'm pretty excited about that.
That is excellent.
But you can stop by and get a cookie, and there's a trash can here for your trash, and you can have all the water you'd like to drink and then carry on with you out of here.
That's excellent. Well, we appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate all you guys.
Thank
It's
you
so
so
much
much.
fun having y'all come back here.
This is great. So this is Pedro and Bruce of Hemlock Hollow Hostel. Thank you for the ride, Bruce. I appreciate it.
You got it, brother.
Hey, Pedro. Pedro and Squeaker. Long-haired Chihuahua.
Yes.
Well, Bruce just dropped me back off from Hemlock Hollow. Him and Miss Jill are very nice people. Got me a pizza. They gave me a little bit of sample of her homemade chili. Got washed up, got charged up. And now we're heading to Little Laurel Shelter. I think my man Creek's right in front of me. I watched his video while I was sitting there eating my pizza. Gave him a thumbs up. So keep doing what you're doing, Creek. Day 23. It's been about an 11.2 mile day as far as trail miles. Had about a 2.5 hour stop between the Southern Cookie Lady, Miss Peggy. Thank you very much. Delicious oatmeal apricot cookies. Thank you to Bruce and Jill at Hemlock Hollow Hostel. Very nice people. Y'all go in and show them some love. I'm much better set for the next few days going into Irwin before I get to Uncle Johnny's, but my friend and brother and trail family Creek should be right behind me, so he and I look like we have this shelter to ourselves tonight. Should be a pretty peaceful night. So let's get some stuff set up and do some chores, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah. It's the start of day 24. Getting ready to leave Little Laurel Shelter. G and Creek
Yeah,
had
right.
another good night.
It was a nice evening.
Much warmer this morning than yesterday, huh?
Absolutely.
Can't beat it.
Awesome.
The trail is calling. Let's get it. You can see my Tilly hat has become misshapen from being packed and unpacked so many times, but if that's the biggest problem we got today, it's a good day. Another magnificent view. Soak it in, soak it in. We feel you out here. We miss you, Papa. James Bowen, we miss you, Geraldine Dunn, Mimi, Uncle Tony, T-Bone, we love you. Mr. Larry Munn, we love you. I feel you. In the breeze, be with us. Keep us strong. Look out for us. That's y'all backpack. Woo! Cool. Cool beans. To the rock face. And back up. Mile 300. Hell yeah, milestone in stone. Keep pushing on. Jerry's Cabin Shelter. That one section where I had to go up and over with my hands and knees, there were several little sections like that afterwards, so that slowed pace down a little bit. I'm actually gonna pause here for a little bit and eat me something, and while I have the opportunity, I'll pack out other people's crap. Pack it in, pack it out, folks. Stop leaving this stuff everywhere. Last night in our fire pit, I pulled out a bunch of tin can lids and aluminum foil, so don't burn that stuff, only burn wood. Pack it out, don't put it in the fire. 5 more miles. Something that ate that sign apart. A very cool rock. Got that split on them, cuz. As y'all know, if y'all been following my channel so far, I started this beard before I came out here, but the consensus so far from everybody has been, let the beard grow until you get to Katahdin. So I'm gonna keep my neck and my cheeks a little trimmed up and keep it off my lip, but yeah, I'm gonna let this beard go. See what it does for the next several months. I give much props and blessings to anyone who has carried the remnants and the headstone out here in honor of someone else. So supposedly the top of up there is what's called Big Butts. Let's go see what Sir Mix-a-Lot was making all the fuss about. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other hikers can't deny. When a ridge comes in with a little bitty ledge and some big rocks in your face, you get crunk. Here's some more Helene damage. But you know, the more I think about it, I walked past it and came back to get the footage. That's a big old tree and that's pretty fresh cut. Yeah, that one had to fall since Helene. Thank you to all the volunteers and maintainers for getting that stuff cleaned up so we don't have to deal with it. Plenty of camping area up here too. Here we are, Flint Mountain Shelter. Well, that's been a solid 7-hour day, 14 miles. Pace has slowed down just a little bit today, but I feel really good. And it seemed very casual today, other than those several rocks that I had to go up and down and up and down and up and down, big steps. But we're gonna call it a day here at 14 miles at Flint Mountain Shelter. But I think I'm gonna stretch out a little bit before I set up my sleeping pad and eat anything. Get a little bit of that water back there. Come here, water. Gotcha. Anyway.